Now, this might be a difficult one to hear about, especially when somebody says to you there's new love coming in after you've just lost, because part of it is that you might still be holding on to the old. But this reading applies to people who have let go, and maybe people who are in waiting, to give them the confidence that there's always, always love around them. So let me shuffle the cards and let's see who this new love is, what it's all about, and what it means for you. Got cards already coming out. Okay, let's see. And already you've got the positive cards there in terms of this person is coming. Now, they're not coming in fast, as you can tell by the horse. The horse is on a trot, but I don't want you to get disheartened when I say they're not coming in fast, because fast doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be within a day, a week, or something. This one basically is talking about months, which isn't bad. At least you're not waiting years and stuff. I'm getting a time frame of 3. I don't know why I keep on getting 3 in so many of my readings. Everything's always a 3, and you think, wow, miraculous 3 months. It must be something. But actually, I'm also being given the number 7. So I'm going to say anything from 7 days to 3 months. Within that time span, you are going to meet somebody. This is going to be unexpected because it's a new love. So it's not somebody you are looking out for, unless, of course, you are. And the other thing that's come through very strongly is that this is not via dating app. So there's no swiping left, right, or any other context, which I, as a reader, but also as a coach, always find to be so much more better than the swiping rights and lefts, because you're in an environment where it's natural, it's flowing, and your guard is down. And I'm talking about them as well. So this feels already to be a great start. The other thing that's there is the Fool card. Now, the Fool card is the first card on the pack of the major arcanas. And this is talking about choice. But when I look at this card, I see the person you are going to be meeting, and I see them to be a free spirit. Now, don't take that out of context in the sense that free spirit means, hippie, woo-woo, all of that kind of thing. No, this basically means it's a person who tends to go with the flow, isn't an excessive worrier. And again, don't mistake that for that they don't plan, that they don't have goals, that they're not ambitious, and all of that kind of thing. But the day-to-day things that we constantly worry about, that we constantly have running through our heads, they've kind of got to a space, and I think it's wonderful, and a place in their lives where they're not so burdened by this. And that doesn't mean that they are really oldie worldy in order to have achieved that. It just means they're a calmer personality, and I love that already. There's so many things. God, wow. This person is also come out of hiding. Now, when I say they've come out of hiding, it basically means that whatever was going on internally for them, they've been on a journey of self-reflection, self-worth, self-growth, all of that kind of thing. And I feel that now they feel ready to move forward with another relationship. And this is probably primary one of the reasons why they are coming forward. Where we had the horse on a trot, we've now got them again. They've come through their troubled waters and stuff. They've made all the decisions with the swords, and now they are on like a speedboat to you. And I love that. Ace of Cups confirms. Ace of Cups confirms regarding the relationship, and you having that fulfillment, and you feeling that I was going to say glass half full, but I actually meant it the other way around, that you're feeling you've finally got the kind of relationship, person, support, love, everything that you have wanted to have. And all of that darkness and all of those fears and all of those doubts are dissipating, even though this is you. This is you in the context of, I'm not sure if I'm ever going to have it happen to me. I'm not sure if I'm going to meet that person, stuff like that. But the wonderful thing I love about it, and again, I've looked at this card 1,000 times, even more, and I've never seen it again in the context that I'm seeing it today, which is the face is actually looking at the reader, which is me. The face, when I look at it, is looking at me, the reader. It's kind of like it's pleading with me. It's wanting to get that reassurance. It's wanting to hear the goodness. And all I want it to do is say to it, do a U-turn and you will see the abundance behind you. But because you're shielding yourself, and this is probably where, you may be. If you've been through a breakup, whether it happened yesterday or whether it happened years ago, time span doesn't matter, because the process and pain, may still be there. And this is very much about allowing yourself to open up again, because it's not just about your new person coming in. It is very much about you opening yourself up again as well, and allowing yourself to see them on a literal but on a figurative way as well, because when our energy is closed, then we are less likely to see the opportunities that might be right in front of us for the way that they present themselves. And you might just ignore that person. And it's not saying that that's it, that's the end of it, the universe gives up and you never meet that person again. It just basically means that just as they've been doing their inner work and continue to do it, you also have that responsibility for yourself as well to do that. So this person, as I said, within seeing this with, words, I have to think not of the words, it's just the speed of the words to control it, so they come out as words and not a waffle. So within 7 days to 3 months, this person is going to be entering your life. The time span is very much going to depend on where your energy is sitting, where you are sitting in terms of openness to this, in terms of allowing your own guard down. And all of that, again, sits with your responsibility. But card has just fallen, so I'm going to go be on the camera to go and pick it up in a minute, because when it's one of the fallen cards, then it's a card that wants to be heard. And there's the other one. Okay, 1 second, I will be back. It went right under the table. Okay, so this person, sorry, I've just got hesitation with my mind, just went blank when I looked at these cards, and the flow of the reading and everything just went blank. Okay, so with regards to this person, you've got the 3 of Wands, but you've also got the 4 of Pentacles. The 4 of Pentacles is saying to me that this person is coming in already established, already successful, already, and interpret that as it fits you. But it's just saying that they are not going to be a burden on your energy. They are not going to be a burden on your resources. It's going to be a combined working together. And this is what this relationship is bringing. It's about 2 people coming together, equally supporting one another, equally supporting each other's goals, ambitions, not holding each other back. And again, you're not even together, but this is the energy that you are bringing to the table for one another. And it's very much about companionship. God, what's the other word? The compatibility, that's the other C word. Compatibility. companionship, compatibility, again, similar, but I was just trying to get the words out. And this is what you are being given and shown. So what, just taking cards from my other pack. So you are being guided to, and I love this, and this advice is to you directly, the viewer, not your person of interest that will be coming, is one, do not fear shedding your old ways, because it really is about letting go, let go of the flashbacks, let go of what happened in the past. Focus each day on the positives of love, whether that was your previous love or a future love, but focus on the positives of love. Don't anchor yourself in the pain of the past. So if you were rejected in the past, don't hold that as an anchor that you keep on going back to, with regards to every time you think about love, you go, oh no, that one didn't work. They rejected me in this way. They hurt me in this way. Because what you're doing is constantly just reinforcing that energy and that frequency. And that's what makes it harder to move forward. And also let go of the mask and the veil. Stop hiding. Stop hiding yourself from the world. Stop shielding yourself. I kind of want to say, you know, all of those robes that you see here, not the undergarments, because, you know, not the clothes underneath the dresses and stuff, but the actual robes above. If you were to just fling all of that open. And again, I'm talking in terms of, you know, hypothetical example, because it's more about the shield on an energy level rather than the practical clothing level. But if you were to let go of that energy of where you are masking, where you are shielding, where you are cloaked, then that will allow you to open up, to trust again, to trust the process, but also trust your own ability in knowing that you are going to choose the right person that you want to be with. It's not something that's just going to be flung on you just because a person appears. You always have that choice and you always choose wisely. So this person, yes, they're human, yes, they have their flaws, but overall, they are a very compatible, good match for you. So if you are still holding on to an ex, if you are still holding on to a past someone, and we're not talking about a no contact or separation, we are literally talking about somebody you broke off with maybe months and years ago and who it didn't work out with in any level. It's really saying let go of that energy and allow this new person to come in, because this new person is going to show you love in so many ways that you had not even contemplated or ever experienced. And this love, even though I'm painting it to be like a Disney, you know, fairy tale, it's not, because it's two human beings, but in terms of compatibility, in terms of personality, in terms of values and everything else, they really do tick all the boxes. The only thing you are being asked to do is stop fearing the future, but stop fearing the past as well, and just let go. That's the only one thing you need to do in this, all of this. The rest is your person of interest doing the work, because they're the ones stepping forward and coming to you. You just need to trust, let go, and enjoy and continue being and doing whatever it is that you're doing, and know that this person will show up when your energy vibration, and you know me being the energy expert and all about manifesting and talk about energies a lot, it's all about the frequency and vibration that you're on in order for that match to come in. So just work on yourself, enjoy your life, care for yourself, most important, and trust that you are deserving of love, but you are deserving of the type of love that you want, as opposed to just settling because it's a man, it's love, you know, you're attracted to them. And this one's going to be a good one. And I can't stop smiling because I am really happy. I'm really pleased and happy, and you will have your cup filled in every, oops, oh my God, I did not cover up. Well, in the video, I'll cover it up. But yeah, you will have that compatibility and everything else that's needed. Remember, if you would like to have a more detailed reading regarding this or anything else, then all the links are in my bio. Also check out our shop, Mystique and Manifest, for any little items and gadgets and rings to help to keep your energy aligned. Everything is in the shop. And remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, and thank you if you are already doing that. And I'll see you in the next one.